For most of these people, this is the only home they've known. They've lived in India's northern state of Assam for decades. But now, along with millions of others, they could be forced to leave. India considers them to be illegal immigrants. On Monday, the government published a list of people living in Assam who it says are citizens. 4 million names were excluded.
This figure is very high figure. It is very surprising. It is unbelievable because there is no such number of illegal infiltrators in Assam.
Those who aren't on the list fear they'll be arrested or deported. India's government says this won't happen immediately.
Every person will have the opportunity to appeal or file an objection. There is a provision for this in the law. Everyone will have a chance to have their case heard.
So why was this census carried out, and why in Assam? Bangladesh used to be East Pakistan, but it declared independence in 1971, triggering a war. Millions fled to India, and many found refuge in the state of Assam. The government says anyone who came to Assam after the war is not a citizen of India, despite some having documents proving they are. Abu Tahrir says his ancestors came to Assam in 1913. His grandfather was the state's first deputy speaker. Yet he and 50 members of his family have been told they're now living there illegally.
I feel extremely ashamed and upset. They think we're not Indians. I don't feel like living here. It's much better to die. This indignity is unfair.
Assam has a history of hostility towards immigrants. Indigenous residents accuse them of stealing their jobs and resources. For decades, the All Assam Students' Union has been calling for them to be expelled.
Core issue is to protect the language, culture and identity of the indigenous people of Assam. We cannot live like a second-class citizen due to influx of illegal foreigners.
These tensions reached a climax in 1983, when around 2,000 Muslim settlers were massacred in one day. Assam's Muslim population is now 40%. That's an increase of 10% since 1971. Activists say the Muslim community is being deliberately targeted to appease Hindu nationalists and the state's indigenous residents. But the situation in Assam is not unique. Under the BJP government, led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, 15,000 people were last year declared illegal aliens in India. So what's next for the 4 million people in Assam who could soon be rendered stateless? And is the ruling BJP pandering to Hindu nationalists ahead of elections next year? Hyder Abbasi, The Newsmakers.